Hi, my name is Christopher Grieve. I'm here to showcase the difference between the F3 2017 model versus the new 2019 Ryker. The main difference between the F3 and the Ryker is the engine size. The F3 and the Ryker are two different types of engine. One is a 1330 3-cylinder engine, while the Ryker is a 600 2-cylinder engine. You will also notice the F3 sports 115 horsepower, while the Ryker is barely getting up to 47. The F3 originally has the double swing arm located on both sides, while the Ryker only has one swing arm on the left side. You'll also see that the F3 is still going off of the belt drive, while this is going off of a drive shaft. When I first got on the vehicle, one thing I really look for is that you always look to put it in parking, or else the Spyders are going to yell at you. So when I got on the Ryker, I was looking on the dashboard, I couldn't find anything. Little did I know that I was instructed that it's located on the left side. So the brake that's located on the left hand is actually on the joystick, unlike the Ryker, how it's located on near the leg on the left hand side. As you notice with the Ryker, it has a very clean, simple front, which makes it different to start than the Spyder. In order to start it, obviously you're going to turn it on, make sure the choke is activated. When you hear that beep mode, it's meaning take it out of the mode. As you're familiar with other Spyders, on the left hand side you have to hit the mode button to make it go into driving. This one, you throw up on the right handlebar. Once you do that, you can easily start it up. With most Spyder models and the F3 model, you have a paddle shifter where you have to use to shift up, never down. As you've applied the brakes, it will downshift by itself, so it's semi-automatic. While with the Ryker, all you have is the CVT that makes it go forward. The F3 has its tank located on the top that's very easable to see, while the Ryker has a very discreet hideaway forward location of fuel. The main size difference between the two fuel tanks is that the F3 is 7.1 gallons, while the Ryker is 5.28 gallons. The Ryker is about 300 pounds lighter than the F3 Spyder. The F3 Spyder weighs about 899 pounds, while the Ryker is 594 pounds. One of my favorite things that I really liked about the Ryker is that how much lower it is to the ground. Now people will say it doesn't look that much lower, but when you ride it and you really go on the road with it, you do feel the difference. The ground clearance for the Spyder is 4.5, while the Ryker is 4.1. Not everything is smaller on the Ryker. It actually has a bigger rim that's at 16 by 4.5, while the original Spyders are at 15 by 5. The back tire of the Ryker is 16 by 16.5, while the Spyder is 15 by 7. Out of all the Spyder models, the F3 was one of my favorites. One of the reasons being is that I can go out and get a lot of stuff from groceries with the old lady or anything like that because of the huge tank it has. The Ryker, on the other hand, has barely any kind of storage. You're lucky if you can fit a Subway sandwich in there. In comparison of the F3 and the Ryker, you're not going to lose much when it comes to safety and computer automation controls. You still have stability, you still have traction, ABS, and anti-theft. The only thing that you're really losing is the power steering. F3 has power steering while the Ryker does not. While driving it, I didn't really feel the need to have the power steering though, as it was a stable and controlled machine. One of the biggest things that I was surprised with, and I think everyone's been surprised with so far, is how quickly on the fly you can adjust your handlebars, your pegs, your brake pedal, compared to what you can't do with the F3. The F3 could be a whole day's work of adjusting, resizing, marking it down, etc. While the Ryker has easy, quick numbers on the side for you can adjust your foot pegs, as well as on a red light, if you don't feel comfortable with the way your handlebars are, you easily flip up the front end, adjust it straight, and then keep going.